Welcome back to Dinset's Techie Not Badass. I'm your arrogant host, Von Fry, realizing that one of my lights is not on. I sure thought I pushed the button to turn it on, and there we go. That should look better or worse. Depends on your perspective. It's better when we can't see as much of them. It looks weird. We're going to be returning to the wonderful world of Kirby Air Riders. A game that has events. I guess that it is normal for Masahiro Sakurai games to have events, despite not really having necessarily a roadmap of DLC and season passes and all that. We have an Air Riders event. Ramped up riders, unless I misspelled that. Paper Banjo's here. Welcome. Banjo, I am looking at doing Forza. I did redeem from the Fetch Rewards a $50 gift card for Xbox for purchase towards 007 First Light. I might pick up maybe like in a few days. We'll see when Forza 6 Horizon comes out to day one. Everybody's playing pre-day one. Bunch of BS. They have to lie about what day one constitutes. Why hasn't a gaming attorney gone to court? But yeah, I will look at that. We have a hot, spicy, flaming members only chat tonight that is going to be totally lit. It is all going down. Nerderotic is collapsing before our eyes. So we'll be seeing that happen at we're going to aim for about 9:30, so in about an hour and 50 minutes or so is what we're aiming for. So we're going to do some of this event. Welcome, Mr. 10 Years. Last time you were in here, I think it was earlier this week, I was like, oh, sorry, I missed you. I was late. It was Mother's Day. Got a call from my grandma. I made a mistake, and I don't actually have a NOS logo on the thing yet. So it says that we're drinking. Tonight we're drinking. One of those rare opportunities where the less information you get, the worse it is, you know? But yeah, we're going to be doing some Kirby Air Riders. I'm going to take off these shades right now. Man, they are really tight. I'm concerned about bending them to take them off. It's a vibe. And then I'll put the shades back on for the... I think we're going to have a real... This is probably going to be the signature going off topic, like the best one yet. I did say that I brought some receipts on Nerderotic. I realize now that I forgot to actually include the receipts on OBS, so we may have to end this just a little bit early so that I can drag that stuff from my phone and set it up so it doesn't ear bleed you guys. But I have some clips of Nerderotic's going down tonight. I'm sure that their Friday Night Tights is going off swimmingly right now as they distract everybody with Ellen Page is going to be in the Odyssey, right? Let's go. Got this. There wasn't really an update, I don't think. Events just kind of happen, you know? I think. Reese's Pieces, obviously. Why not? Man, one time got me contemplating that Switch to purchase again. I was just at Target. So I'm a little behind on some stuff. I just had to run some errands at Target. I looked at the Switch aisle. I might have to pick up a Mario amiibo from Mario Galaxy because I need to spend like $70 to get $20 at Target rewards. And they don't necessarily have a game, you know, that I want to get, but maybe I'll have to look and see if there's something online. All right, so here's what we got. Ramped up riders, 2 days. Days remaining 2? That's it? It just started. I think it started so late for us yesterday. That's why I did Donkey Kong instead. Took me a long time to get good, but eventually I think I got that good. So it looks like, you know, just play as Kirby or Rick over here. I don't think I've ever played as Gooey. And then I think we'll be off before it switches to Waddle Dee Knuckle Joe. Let's go ahead and join. Yeah, well, or I have to spend 70 bucks. What do you guys think about an Alarmo? I know it's passe and they cranked it up $10, so it's 110 bucks, but it would meet the threshold. Do we want an Alarmo going off on stream? I don't know. Okay, guys, we've got Kirby is amped up, so it's gonna have, oh, Kirby and Rick are amped up over here. Does it matter which Kirby? I've been playing as this one a little bit. All right, let's look at my custom star here. How you guys like my mouthful designs, guys? Is that sweet or what? I know it looks a little metallic. There's really not a lot you can do about that. This is Kirby Air Riders. I do have the Mario Galaxy collection, so the Galaxy Amiibo, I guess, would make sense. It's so tall, I don't know if it really fit on my shelf with the other Amiibos. I don't have a lot of room for other Amiibos right now either, at the moment.
3, 2, 1, start!
Okay, I kind of messed that up. It's been a little while since I played this. I guess we're not doing a city trial. No sky is stuff, huh? Man, they're up there. No, I lost the slipstream. Jeez. Usually something happens and there's kind of like a big scrum, but what's this? Hey, at least I'm not in last. Oh, hey, I actually got a thing towards the check. Let's see if that catches me up any. Holy jeez. All right, I'm in first. Still going. Unfortunately, it's not much of a racing game. The racing is... it's hard to place. It's not quite sim. It's not arcade. Spiritual, maybe? See, it's like I have to hit the brake slightly to use that ability, right? Oh, man. See, you gotta hit the brake to then boost forward. Not a lot going on there. No. That is a very Mario Kart World course. You know, Mario Kart World, slow, wide lanes, right? The goal is to not get last. Rick has an ability that would probably be very helpful there. Machine decal. Always the decals, guys. I don't care about the stickers for the license. My license is all black. Vibing. License theme. Oh, nice. License sticker. I mean, I could see some people would want that. So what are you supposed to be here? Like a vibing junction or a vibing fan club or a hardcore junction? Very, very odd choice. What do you mean by maybe Best Buy has something in regard to Switch 2? Did Target have anything good? They have a brown canvas travel case for like the full Switch 2. That is actually like long and not a big square. And it looks pretty nice. 30 bucks. If you're looking for something like that, this is one of the nicer looking ones I've seen. Most of them are, I don't know, just a little different than that. But will you watch the Mandalorian movie? Probably not. Are you guys going to watch it? I watched season 1 and 2 and Book of Mandalorian. Or Book of Boba Fett. Which was half Mandalorian episodes anyway. So I'm behind on the story. I heard he just gets whipped by every woman he runs across. Got a midnight color machine decal. Right over all the copy ability panels in a single race. Oh, that was tough. Is the Mandalorian movie out this week? Today? Friday? How? You know, if that's the case, that really coincides with Gina Carano's fight tomorrow. No stream tomorrow. We're watching Gina Carano hopefully lay out Ronda Rousey. More likely, Ronda Rousey submits Gina Carano with an armbar within 10 seconds. MMA fights are trash. They're over too quick. They're really not that thrilling. The ones that go on too long are they're long because they're sloppy. It's not like a boxing match. It's not a game of chess. It's a game of something that's not even played with cards. It's Connect 4, you know? Let's go to Rick. Rick's ability is going to make it fast. Also, I probably could have picked up a faster ride if I wanted. Okay, you got to tell me more about these Switch 2 bundles. I saw it in passing, so I don't know too much about them, but it sounds like they're going to be this summer before the price hike. Therein, would you be able to get, for $500, the game you want and the Switch 2? Kind of like how at launch, it was $500 for Mario Kart World and the Switch 2, which I think of the launch titles was pretty much the one to get. See, that's my license right there. It's just black. Now, some of these guys might be pretty good. I don't know what the different colors mean. Nah, boxing is much better. Boxing has drama. Oh, is he going to get up? He's stumbling. And he's out. Knockout.
3, 2, 1, start!
Instead, MMA, it's, oh, got kicked upside the head. He's unconscious. Nah, why don't you go ahead and beat him up a little bit? Okay, I think he had enough. We'll count him dead now or whatever. But it's safer because they don't sustain a whole bunch of head injuries through the match. I wish we had more racing in this, because like I think this could be like a high skill racing game, but it seems like the races I've won didn't really seem like skill that much. Like there was a previous event that was an air rider thing. Oh shoot. And I started winning a bunch of races towards the end, but it seemed like because I was almost cheating. Like I'd figured out what to do and the opponents didn't. And that's kind of how I won, so. Just a chill night of Curb. I may have to end this just a little early. I need to edit some clips for those receipts I promised. How is everyone so far ahead? Usually, in my experience, it's been very close races and then in the last second you lose. Not this. However, the last event I did, I realized that you needed to be so far ahead that you couldn't get cheesed at the end. And that was the way to win. Come on, get a piece of that stream. Shoot, did he swap? Here we go. I probably should have leaned on the stick a little there. F you. That might have actually slowed me down. Dang, he's way up there, isn't he? Oh man, someone else left me. What place did I get? It's so hard to tell what place you're in. They really didn't think too much about the racing aspects of this. Okay, Louise, you are correct. Fourth place, my ass. I thought I got second. But no, I heard a do-to-do. Do-to-do. So yeah, that's bullshit. Just don't get last place. Jake Paul did a lot to ruin boxing, but I would pin that on Netflix more. That bald prick that's his promotion buddy, partner at MVP Promotions. I saw him standing between Ronda Rousey and Gina Carano, and I knew this would be a clown show. So yes, we're going to have a clown show tomorrow. You know, Ric Flair should really enjoy it.
In the name of all that's sacred!
You stole some chocolate bars. Okay, what kind? You can see here, I've done pretty good with some of these. I don't even know how I'm going to get some of this stuff. It's going to be kind of chance, you know. How did I not get that? The City Trial stuff is really rough. The reason I don't have Hydra is because I have to get certain things on the checklist to get Hydra in my machine garage. Which I should probably show you guys my garage. I've got a few of my machines there. I'm trying to show off my... You've probably have already seen this. It's going to bore you. So here's a collection. Try to show off some of my... Well, I don't know if you can spin them. But yeah, these are my mouthful designs. A couple of them. I got some legendaries. I got a Leo. I'm missing the Hydra, and I cannot create a paddock yet. Still, that allows us to play against Gigantus. But someone did post a couple days ago on the Reddit. Someone got... Okay, so someone had a Gigantus piece, but they had Hydra. And they let someone take the Gigantus piece off of them, summon Gigantus in City Trial, and then defeated Gigantus by themselves with Hydra. And everybody's like, I didn't even know you could defeat that thing during the City Trial. And from the sound of it, the next thing that came up was still a versus Gigantus event. Like the game didn't anticipate that Gigantus would get cleaned up. You then have to fight Gigantus again, essentially. Cadbury chocolate. Understandable. When you steal this at work, is this like in the break room? Or is this you work at Costco and you swiped them from Costco? Because there might be a little bit of a difference there. Also, if you stole it from the break room and somebody brought that stuff to eat later, there's gonna be fights. The last time Gina Carano fight, I think I saw it on TV. I think I did. That's inspired by the mini that he eats in Forgotten Land. I've got the feet on there. I have some other mouthfuls too. This Xbox one was really cool. Very Xbox vibes. I found that online. I don't think you can do the Nova boss from the end of hard mode road trip. That doesn't come up, I don't think. I don't think you can make that happen. Alright, I gotta be able to win one of these. What have you guys been up to today besides stealing chocolate? You see, I think Gina Carano fought on CBS. They were calling it like Strike Force. You remember that? CBS was showing some fights. Let's see, if we just had really high top speed. How does that compare? You guys are telling me that that's Deborah Wilson talking? Oh, I hit B. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to make her talk. That's Deborah Wilson.
Bandana Waddle Dee.
With a filter? That does not sound like her.
Rick.
I don't think so, guys. The black chick from Mad TV in the 90s, you're telling me. All right, not a lot of experience on this beast right here, but it says it's fast. Rules? There are no rules. Ah. Mark Zombie, welcome. Play the cutscenes for Road Trip. I could, but I am still really confused as to what the story is. I don't know what it is, but the story did not communicate to me. Have you played Souls game? Played Souls. A Dark Souls, like specifically the ones with souls? No. But I have played 3 rogue titles, roguelite games recently. Dead Zone Rogue, Hades 2, The Rogue Prince of Persia. I'll probably do a video on the 3 of them and call it like the Rogues of the Switch 2. Which is worse, Con Air or Face Off? Con Air is great. Face Off has its moments, but I think Con Air is the better movie. Oh, which is worse? That's a weird way to put it. Okay. This is a really short race here, so you gotta be like on top of shit. Don't you try to eat that, I'm eating. Oh, this thing does not break, man. See, there's not a huge penalty to getting smacked in this game. Shoot, I'm gonna get slammed. Don't eat that. Alright, I'm doing real good. Try not to choke Vaughn. Guys, I was up pretty late last night and I completed the Resident Evil crazy shit. Like, not all of it, but I did the rank 3 mode completion. Let's go, Rick. You got this. You got this. You got this. Yeah. Show some support. I killed Victor at rank 3, and if you're looking for some advice on that, first of all, there is an infinite ammo glitch where you have to have a gun out, okay? You have the gun out. I'm gonna just go through this. You have the gun out you want to use. Requiem, okay? Place it in the discard. Place it back. Unequip. And then when you get out of the menu, spam the D-pad button in the direction where you had the gun to equip it. Spam that. And try not to have another gun over there. You know how you have like 2 spaces when you go left? And then when you pull it out, you won't have any crosshairs, but you'll have infinite ammo and a bottomless clip. So like the Colt looking gun that only fires 1 bullet, that's great because it just... You never have to reload. If you cannot get a great weapon for that, another one that will suffice with the bottomless clip, the carbine clanker. Clanker carbine. The carbine, whatever. It fires fast enough, it pretty much stun locks most of everybody. Stun locks the tyrant better than shooting him with the Requiem. Stun locks the bejesus out of Victor. In fact, it might be too efficient. Because if you take a little longer with Victor, he will show up with a rocket launcher, and if you shoot him in the head with the Requiem while he has it, or pop him enough times, he'll drop it, and then you pick up the rocket launcher. From there, you can finish him with the rocket launcher, or try to do the infinite ammo glitch with the rocket launcher, finish him, and then you'll have one more for the second phase. Pop him once, you automatically go into a cutscene, spam the button that is A here on the Xbox, and then the right trigger for when you get close to him to hit him with the axe. So there's that. Yeah, I was really kicking some butt, and it kind of seemed like I was doing pretty good, even not needing the infinite ammo thing, but it kind of helped. I don't know if we'll do any more stream of that. Maybe we will do some more Donkey Kong. I don't know. I'm gonna have to be able to get really close to the goal in Donkey Kong to do that again. You know, really have the route figured out. That Donkey Kong thing feels kind of like doing the Resident Evil. You know, like it's not a true rogue thing, but you have a preferred route you want to go on. And yeah, you know, just a little something like that. Nova gave Zora a monkey's paw offer by turning him into Gigantus. Well, we could watch the cutscenes. Am I going to get in heaps of trouble? Look at that. That's a pretty good lead right there, boys. 17-16. Pretty good lead, I must say. Yeah, I'm just so really confused by the cinematics in this game. Boom, defeat 2 carts, whatever, something. All right, it's a successful stream already. I won a race. Oh, come on, what's this load time? See, there seems to be some limitation to how quickly data can be accessed on a Switch-style card. So I think we're not turning it off, but this is going to be kind of a short stream because I need to set some things up for going off topic. So I have to edit down some clips and then drop them into my line over here. You know, like sometimes I try to bring up something. I don't have a great example here, but like a graphic or something to show you guys. Only clowns I like are space ones. Did you watch, what is it, Space Killer Clowns from Outer Space? They made a game of that, shockingly. Not the IP I would have expected in the let's try to bring more horror to gaming, you know? I don't know enough about Chud the Builder. I guess I know if you come to going off topic, we can add it. I already preloaded some pages on Explorer to pull up on my Xbox, and I added to a watch later list the trailers to try to make that a little smoother. So Chud the Builder, I guess I could say some stuff on that. I don't know enough about what happened, so you guys may need to fill me in. The It Clown. Yeah, but that's kind of an illusion. Isn't it actually a spider? Spoilers. Well, Spaceballs 2 suck. Highly likely. Though, Daphne Zuniga, not looking that bad. I mean, there are people who look a lot worse at their age, right? All right. You guys wanted to see the road trip cinematics. I'm trying to think here. Is this the way to go about it? Hit the road, Jack. I did complete this on hard. In a car. On the road. The key really is to keep losing until you just get so overbuffed by all the new power-ups you have to pick up. Is Spaceballs 2... Did they have the red carpet, I think? I don't understand what's going on there. So I've got all of the cinema. You guys want to watch the whole thing? Because I don't fully understand the story. So here we go. Let's see if I get a copyright strike.
From out of the sky, air ride machines rained down like shooting stars.
That is not Deborah Wilson.
They were found in all shapes and sizes, but with no ability to move on their own. However, if someone touched them and shared their will, the engines sprang to life, and they were able to move with incredible speed. These individuals were called riders. Soon, vehicle and rider pairs were a common sight, partnering up for everyday travel, as well as thrilling races.
Some of the better video compression on the
One
Switch,
day,
too.
Some riders noticed their vehicles were acting strange. They were looking somewhere far away. If you wish to go there, let's go.
Is Kirby's
But
feet, like,
What
particularly
awaits
sticky?
these riders and machines at the end of their journey toward the unknown?
Okay, so that right there, that is Zora / Noir DDD. See, I'm Zora, the Cosmic Drifter. Okay, here we go. So why does it look like DDD then? Like they cloned him? Hold on, you gotta set game narrator to voice B? Well, where do I do that? That was a chick in the Rick, but I don't think it was Deborah Wilson. Why didn't it give their name? Announcer, English A. Okay, hold on.
Finish!
From out of the sky,
From out of the sky, air ride machines rained down.
That is not the same person.
Finish!
That is not the same person as this.
From out of the sky, air ride.
Come on. That did save, right? You can never tell with some stuff. So I haven't heard the Deborah Wilson narration.
Road trip!
You know, I actually used to think Spaceballs was a cereal. Why shouldn't it be? All right, so can we hit play all and skip parts or not? I guess we can. Well, I just hit play all and it's starting where we left off. See if we got Deborah Wilson. That sounded like Deborah Wilson. The Rick did not sound like Deborah Wilson.
Zora, a living machine, possessing its own.
That didn't sound like a woman. I don't think you can change the voice on this. Though, okay, maybe it was actually a woman. It didn't sound like the first guy, did it? See if we can go forward just a little bit. Nope. Did I set it to Deborah Wilson or not? Yeah, this is kind of jank because I got requested to play a bunch of videos. Got to give them props for putting the cinematics in a space. That used to be a normal thing. Now, lately, it's hard to come back to those scenes, you know? Like, you can't get a collection of the scenes in Resident Evil.
Zora, a living machine, possessing its own will, but unable.
It is a
to move
chick.
on its
My
own.
bad.
Long ago, it drifted through the universe until falling upon a remote region of the planet Popstar. Zora crash-landed within a barren, isolated region of Popstar. Unable to move itself, Zora could only surrender to the passage of time.
That's a long-ass time.
No visitors. No contact at all. It remained trapped in place for what felt like an eternity.
Then it decided to be Noir DDD.
Zora became a part of the land itself, yet it remained conscious. Throughout an eternity of immobility, Zora wished for only one thing: to be free and to roam wherever it pleased.
Well, I guarantee you that's a gay dude you met.
Zora's wish reached the distant fountain of dreams. The fountain presides over dreams of all kinds.
I don't think we've been
Through
there.
this power, Zora's wish flowed much farther. That's how the wish reached Galactic Nova, a satellite that orbited Popstar. Much
Almost
like
seems
Zora,
kind of Final Fantasy-like
Nova was
with the music.
alive.
Kirby Air Riders. We're playing Kirby Air Riders. It's in the title, right? Of the
Deep
stream.
within Galactic Nova, manufacturing was underway. Embodying Zora's wish for freedom and movement. Advanced technology created mobile machines. They were made in all shapes and sizes.
Almost seems like a children's book explaining this. Yeah, this is the cinematics from the road trip story mode.
Once complete, Nova released these countless vehicles, and they rained down upon Popstar like shooting stars.
To what? To find Zora?
When the vehicles fell to Popstar, many crumbled to ruin at the moment of impact.
Oof.
But some survived and encountered potential riders.
Kirby's like, smack some sense into you.
The vehicles could not activate themselves, but sprang to life once a rider shared their will.
But is that Prime 4 Switch 2 edition?
Once
You'd have to pay
paired,
$10 for the upgrade if it
Vehicles
is.
and riders became close partners. Air ride machines eventually became a common sight and an indispensable part of their riders' lives.
Hey, how's it going? Would a Kirby movie have some of Air Riders in it? Or would that wait for the sequel?
Galactic Nova's wish-granting work was not done. With the vehicles now complete, Nova turned to Zora, delivering worker drones and materials.
Well, hey, that's still not a bad deal. $50 then to get you to the Switch 2. This is one of the better cinematics going on the Switch 2. Like, the compression is really good compared to a lot of games. Animation's pretty strong, just pretty good.
The swarm of drones bored into Zora, ripping holes open and tearing it to pieces.
But why? Thought they were here to help. That liquid sure stayed liquid for a long time.
The vehicles were built for Zora, And now Zora was rebuilt.
Man, those
as a
Street Fighter
monstrous
amiibos were
vehicle,
expensive as balls.
Gigantus. Gigantus was a weapon capable of destroying all life on the planet.
Took the parts and made
its core,
Gigantus.
Zora's will was trapped once again.
So then where did Noir DDD come from? Just kind of appears
like the
like
air ride machines, Gigantus was unable to move itself. An incredible amount of willpower was required to activate this dreadnought-sized vehicle. If enough of Nova's vehicles brought their strong-willed riders together, their wills would form a spark of ignition, and Gigantus would spring to life. Nova had a plan to make vehicles and riders gather before Gigantus on their own.
Send the signal.
Through a quiet transmission, Nova commanded its vehicles all over the world.
A quiet but very
Return
visible
to your
transmission.
true origin. Most vehicles and riders fail to notice Nova's command.
Except Kirby.
They
Kirby's
were
always
weak
right.
Of will, and not the desired target. Only a handful of keen vehicles and riders could sense the command at all.
No, for a long time it was CGI. It was not CG.
Without apparent
That's what
reason
annoys
or
me about it.
purpose, each pair began a
And that
journey
holds up.
toward
If it looked like ass
Gigantus.
20 years ago, guess what? It didn't change. That's the problem with the holds up argument. So
Instinctively, the vehicles were returning to their true point of origin, Zora.
now you can see some compression there in
Doing
this
so would
dust.
activate Gigantus and destroy all of Popstar. Vehicles from all over rushed towards Zora, who awaited them at their journey's end.
You took my
Just
eye.
before Gigantus was fully constructed, a fragment of Zora's will broke free,
Okay.
copying the form of a certain rider. Noir DDD.
Why copy a writer it never met? I'm sorry, but when that amiibo comes out, I'm just gonna have to get that.
Finally come true.
It's Nardi DDD riding a Hydra, for
But
Christ's
this was
sake, you
no
know?
time to celebrate its granted wish. If Gigantus were activated, the planet would perish. Noir DDD destroyed each
Well, Tote,
vehicle
you're talking
that
about
tried to
CG.
return to Zora,
With the computer graphics
struggling in
and
secret to
it was, well, it's
avenge
computer
disaster
generated imagery. So I don't know what CG is.
not
Computer
stop
generated
until its battle was
imagery.
won.
I mean, I think it requires CGI. But with that said, there are clearly some advantages the newer Jurassic Worlds have over the original. People don't realize how limited some activities would be in the original movie. They have to swap out the animatronic, the footsteps down, and then we just have to like awkward cuts over here. Some of it would not work very well. Compared to what they could do today. But in a lot of cases, and I know it's kind of gotten better recently-ish, but you go to like 10 years ago, there was pretty much a lot of abuse of CGI. Just out of laziness, you know? I say 10 years, but it's probably more like 15 years back, or a little longer. Blew him up with the help of, I think, Noir DDD helps you in the fight, if I remember. Does that kind of look like the art style of my glasses? Oh, looking like a total bad... How very Team Ninja of you. Okay, the story finally makes sense to me, guys, now that Deborah Wilson explained it. Get him, Pokey. Yeah, that one tries to do like this seamless edit type thing. Hell, then there are some things that don't really add up. It's just like, Noir DD just comes by and is like, hey, you want the Hydra or do you want the Dragoon? And it's like, where did these come from? And then it's like, well, I guess we're going to the space station now. We got some unfinished business. I mean, you think we already blew this thing up once in one of the cutscenes, but I think we're seeing different versions. Because one of them is like an ending and one of them is like a prelude to the ending. The true final boss fight is much easier. Dawn Wanderer. Hey, I'm getting some stuff from Amazon tomorrow, but Cutie Honey should be Wednesday. And also, I may need to pick up some more anime from Target. I have to spend a certain amount of money. No! No! Sad. I need to spend 70 bucks at Target to get 20 bucks. I have a $50 Xbox gift card coming from Fetch Rewards to go towards 007 First Light. We're watching the cinematics of Kirby Air Raiders narrated by Deborah Wilson. Except she kind of stopped talking. Yeah, it's like I saw you say one thing, and I'm like, let me tell you the problem with CG is you're not saying CGI. I have to go off on the tangent, or I might forget the tangent. That's the trouble. There's Masahiro Sakurai, and yep. We did the stuff. She was on Mad TV for a bit. Was she original? Was she... Oh, come on. Left it be? Was she an original cast member? The true credits. Grand finale, 6:38. Did that skip? I don't think it showed everything. No, we did the first credits, didn't we? Okay, yeah, this is where... I guess that's what I was writing when I got up to it. And I think it remembers what you were set up on when you encountered it. That's why my Kirby had a hat. So we saw like the first credits where you didn't get to go to take the fight to Nova. I actually won a race tonight, Dawn, and then it was requested that we listen to Deborah Wilson do this. So we have to fight the Hyper Gigantus, which is really the same size. That's in hard mode, boss. Whoa! He's got like oven mitts. Yeah, and then it's like, all right, choose your fighter, Dragoon or Hydra. No, Deborah Wilson is the disembodied narrator. Kaboom! You and Noir DDD F this thing up. See, I think he will fly in on the Hydra in this. If you do this with as you choosing the Dragoon, it will change the cutscene, I think. Because some of these scenes do show Kirby as I walked in there with what I was riding. And, you know, my accessories. I just want to erase as Rick, Cavafax. It was requested that we watch all the cutscenes here, so... Yeah, Alarmos are 110. What has me not wanting to get the Alarmo is the fact that it used to be 100. I don't know where Leo comes from, but the game just says now Leo's here. That's part of what makes this so confusing. And then Kirby's like, I'll just go with it. But yeah, the Alarmo is 110. And they have them at my Target. That's what I'm saying. I could pick one up and then, you know, get $20 towards some games or something, but I don't know. I need to spend $70 before tax. Because the deal was get $20 in Target rewards when you spend $170. Got this pot thing for my brother. It was $100. A Dutch oven. See, with Leo, you really F up the final boss. It took me 2 tries. I was a little confused as to what to do on the first try. But then I got him, you know? The eye. I'm sorry, Zora, we let you down. The music gives me Final Fantasy vibes, like, hey, this is a prestige game narrative music, you know? I don't understand Nova's scheme. Hey, this thing asks for a wish. Okay, we'll give it some machines and then send some other machines to try to take it over. If you hadn't have made these machines, we wouldn't have been able to defeat your Gigantus. Am I missing something there? If they hadn't have sent the other machines down, Gigantus could have just ruled the world. Right? But instead you gave Kirby a warp star. Man, I had some games where I was really effing some people up in the like dust up derby and stuff like that with Leo. Just 20, you know, just stacking bodies. All right, so that's the true credits right there. Poor Zora. That sounds like a copyright strike, so let's get out of there. Yeah, Nova just is kind of doing whatever and then paid the consequences. You know, it's like, hey, maybe I shouldn't have made these machines that are capable of destroying. Like, I'm guessing Nova must have made Hydra, Dragoon, and Leo, right? All right, let's do a little bit more of this event, guys. Does anybody want to get in? Anybody want to join? Anybody want to join for some city trial? Perhaps? I've been doing pretty good on event stuff, man. I had a pretty decent go at Donkey Kong last night. Early into the morning. Was laying down the law in Resident Evil. I've got like 68,000 completion points now. What I can do is I can get like infinite ammo, or I could buy a rocket launcher and then buy the infinite rocket launcher. And in addition to that, also get like the carbine. I'd have to complete the game a little bit more or something. I'd have to finish the run I'm on right now in order to get the infinite bullets on top of that. But you probably want to have infinite bullets for Grace. Because if Grace has infinite bullets, then you can do the completion of never using the blood collector, things like that. And if you had the infinite rocket launcher, then you could do the never use a healing item completion and really tear the game up. But they definitely made that easier than, like, say, Resident Evil 4, where you have to do a new game. You don't get to carry over your weapons. The one thing you get to carry over is your costumes. And I'm not sure if the costumes that I earned in Leon Must Die Forever can carry over into the campaign. Maybe visually the add-ons with like the wolf ears, but I don't think it'll give you, more damage the way it does. We're up to 9 viewers, guys. Awesome. I just had some good luck here with Rick. Let's get a cap on him.
Rick!
And that is supposedly Deborah Wilson that said Rick right there. Are you guys kidding me? No, not time for some sunglasses. 100 restream chats always happens. The sunglasses will come on for the going off topic, but I'll take them off for the movie trailers. I feel like Vaughn would talk in deadpan monotone even if he was boiling with rage. Did I seem deadpan monotone in my Jurassic World video today? All right, these guys are toast. 3 laps. I just won here too. You guys are dead. F you. Oh, come on, try to suck it. Yeah, there we go. Come on, I'm supposed to change. Oh, hell. I hit 2 enemies with a bomb copy. Nice. Can you throw that behind you? I guess you can. Oh, please don't touch him. Shit, that slowed me down. This could be close. Boom! Your boy's got skills. It's 2 in a row. Show some support. Show some support. Kaneda Wong wins again. It got kind of close. I was producing a trail. I didn't have a lot of things in front of me to hit. Yeah, Cavafax, I thought that bag review might be more your alley. That is a very, towards the person who is into videography gear type video. And people are like, I thought this was a gaming channel. I thought this was a movie channel. Now he's talking about What's he gonna do next? Talk about zits and deodorant? Maybe next week. Yeah, the review made you not want to see the movie. That's the idea. That's the way the reviews used to work. I feel like movies now still come out, are still being made just for us to make fun of online. Doesn't that seem to be largely the point? Like, they might accidentally make a good movie, but for the most part, they're out there so that we can make fun of them, right? The hamster, Toad just asked who's the hamster, guys. Who's going to tell him? Kaboom! I would say keep it going, but I'm only going to embarrass myself now, right? Why are you jogging? Like, that was every comment for years. Why are you running? Like, uh-oh. Look at that. We've got an Akina over here. Canada. Remember the guy's name was like Canada? Canada from Akira? He's running the same thing I am. Dream R is running an Akira style bike. Look at that. He's got the... Yeah. Okay, how did I get like a head start like that and then not? You gotta be kidding. Come on. Oh, shoot. Yeah, you fail that, you're gonna pay. I forgot. There are certain shortcuts you need to take here or you're screwed. I might have just missed them. I don't know. It looks like I'm well ahead. I would say time to lock in, guys, because this game is chaotic as balls. There are some courses I just cannot win. Like, there's a course from the GameCube that has like a shitload of vines that I just cannot win. Wow, I'm ahead. What the Christ? Kind of effed up missing that jump last time, so I thought I'd go this way. I think somebody hit it and then caught up with me. I may have chose poorly here. I think I did. What the shit? Am I huge? What's the deal? Yeah, I'm way back there now. Damn it. Second. Oof. I should have went left. I made a custom paint job for one of the ships. Ships, you mean machines? How is Disparu getting bad shows renewed? That's what I'm curious about. I mean, like, a guy like him is just, his takes are predictable. I don't think that he's necessarily dishonest, but he is going to be somebody who I'm going to be going in on in going off topic tonight. Because he piled on. Sign you're watching a bad YouTuber when the channel never or rarely responds to comments. I'm too big to respond to comments is very common. Ben Shapiro, he's like, guys, you should never respond to the comments. Don't do it. As soon as you start doing that, then they've got you. And it's like, clearly you're talking down to your audience if that's the way you're going to behave, right? Does Ben Shapiro even take questions? Like, do you think that it's really one of the producers from the show cooked things up? Like, he doesn't engage with somebody on his podcast. Now, if you pay him $70,000, he will come to your university and give you a lecture, and you're going to be able to, it won't change anything. He's going to say a bunch of predictable shit, right? So what's the point? What's the point of listening to people if you know what they're going to say before they say it? That Akira guy whooped my ass, dude. Knocked down Sir Gibbler or something. Sir Kibble's cutter. Hey, at least I'm unlocking some things. Should I wait to choose my own game for the Switch 2 or just bite the bullet? Nowhere. Please explain the whole thing to me. Also, do I have a... maybe we need to go find that Akira.
Rex Wheeling.
I don't have another version of that, do I? Let's see if we can find a Rex Wheelie Akira in the shop. So, is it $500 and you get to choose the game you want? Or how does that bundle work exactly? Though a lot of those people, Cavafax, only want to hear the agreeable opinion. Ben Shapiro, like, look at the ads you would see for Turning Point USA and Daily Wire Ben Shapiro stuff. The ads would say, Charlie Kirk owns lib, you know, owns these woke libs. And it's like, is that the best way to get people to your side? To like make like, oh, hey, you're taking part in our humiliation ritual. I benefit financially. You're being served up here. We're going to make this make you look stupid so that we can get more donors. A bunch of garbage. You got PragerU running around. Yeah, make sure your tip is a tax deductible donation. I wonder what kind of person would set up a YouTube channel so that it's a non-profit where you get rich on your non-profit, right? Oh, well, we're not paying any taxes because it's a non-profit. We set up a company that doesn't make a real service or a product. So it's a non-profit. That everything is scamming now, guys. There seems the only way to really make money now is to scam people. You know? Oh, the government's going to give me all this money to start a green energy car company. We'll call it Tesla. You know, like shit like that, right? Oh, it's a non-profit AI company called OpenAI. And now we're going to go public and get a stock ticker. Got to prey on the vulnerable. Yeah, this, the money thing is like the new religion around here now. I mean, you look back at the way people kind of behaved when they were like, it was understood that you had to have a job to make money. And now people are like, wait, if you have a job, you're a sucker. You're supposed to just get donations from people and tell them, you know, reinforce what they want to hear. And then, you know, smash them with the ads. That's what you're supposed to do. Yeah, look at these losers over here who are actually working at Walmart. You know, like that. There is a lot of making fun of people who actually work an honest job. Like, look at any movie in the last, easily last 10 years. When someone works an honest job, they're the made fun of loser. And then they have to go out and be a drug lord, you know? It happens all the damn time. They want you to be in their march, is what it is. They don't care about the whole rights thing. But people want you to be in the protest rather than them be in the protest. Let's go to the garage. Or where do we go for this? Machine market. Let's see if we can find a Akira machine here. Man, I'm so sick of the AI and advertisements, even on YouTube. Some of it's so bad. And you got to wonder, like, what old folks are falling for this. I see them all the time for all kinds of stuff. Do this and you get rich. Do this and your hair will turn dark again or some shit. Okay, so they changed this up, really. But we're going to look for a Rex Wheelie and see if there's a... We got a little bit of a Kawasaki thing. Is anyone doing the... Kanada's design? Is it in the market? It's going to be hard to spot, isn't it? If we go to top, that's just going to be like instilled. It's really hard. You'd think I'd sell a bunch, like my... Is this a naked kid? What the hell? Is that close? Is that it? I don't think that's quite it. Let's do a new sort. Look at that. MGS3. That must have taken a little bit of time. This is Snake. Why not? I've got the money. Man, this song plays in my head so much because I was spending a lot of time designing machines. Demonic Pikachu? I'm not really sure. Nah, man, it's going to be hard to find. It's going to be hard to find that Akira one, isn't it? Yeah, it looked like it had... I think it's supposed to be a peace sign thing. I think I know what he was going for. What we need is to start taxing the churches and see if we can clean some shit up. All this non-profit stuff needs to go away. Are you a charity? If not, then you need to be a damn business. So knock it off with this non-profit where you actually have a few executives buying new Ferraris and then a bunch of volunteers. You know, knock that shit off. Why is the government not standing up to any of this? Oh, I know, because the people who have the money, who do the least work, that's where you get the most money now, are running the scams and then paying off whoever the politicians are. I found a Willy bike, Akira. Oh, okay. You know, I have one dub of that where they say Akina, and then another one where they say Akira, and I'm not really sure which it is. You know what I mean? Thank you, Cavafex. Let's punch that in. Cause we're living in a world of dreams. I feel like there's a little bit of Bee Gees in that song, isn't it? How come I and O aren't on here? It doesn't quite have the shape, you know? It's not quite... in truth, it's a scooter. It's not actually a motorcycle. A few people have picked up on that, but I think most people don't realize it's not really a motorcycle. Yeah, that wasn't awful. But still, I need to, I guess we're going to play with Snake. I have to look down to hit the right button. This is Snake. Metal Gear. A bandana. Oh, we got another Rick in the house. Oh, yeah. Okay, these guys know what they're doing. Yeah, bring in the amped characters. Let's go. Doom, 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 doom. Sometimes I've got music from this game like in my head for days on end. And sometimes I don't quite remember specifically where I heard the music. And I'm like, I know it's got to be from Kirby. All right, this place is maddening. This place is pretty rough. You end up getting some dangerous air. Let's hang back a little bit. How come I didn't transform into the wheelie? I think you're supposed to jump over that for one of the challenges. I've already done it. Oh, I'm in the rough over there. So you're not really like penalized for bad driving in this like you would in a right-out racer. Yeah, that's a tricky turn. Shoot. Right up here you can lose some people. Oh, jeez. This thing does not turn for garbage. It really doesn't. I'm like stuck. I don't know if he gets any speed boost on this. On the rail, maybe? Shit. No, there's no turning in this, guys. This needs to be a pretty straight course for this to work. Jump over it, shit. Go down. Oh, and it's got back up. I'm gonna get last. Actually, I think somebody got disqualified. Jesus Christ. This one is a little RNG because that wall comes down. Like if you're in first and you have to go around it and then it comes down so that someone can blow past you. Right? When is the Wizard Hat Pikachu DLC coming? I know nothing of this. Nukem came on yesterday and was like, sure enough, one of the days I'm working, he's going to play Donkey Kong. But I haven't seen him tonight. Do you think I can complete the event before 9:30? Before we need to get going with going off topic? And mind you, I do actually have the shirt on, guys. I feel like, what's her name? Kay Adams, the girl that hits on all the athletes, but no one notices but me. She is definitely, I'm not even questioning it. She is with Kevin Durant. Angelina Serafin, friend of mine. I think I can DM her on Twitter. I used to. She was at my film festival. She occasionally had a few things. This was before Westworld. I think I was surprised that she was, Superman's mom in the newest one? I wouldn't quite give her a hot, though. She has a unique look. I recognized her from commercials. She was in like a State Farm Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there with a hot guy. That's like her line. It not a type of ad that they would do the other way around, you know, but save some for the rest of us. Dude, the girls that used to be like up in my DMs, it was like Miss Universe, left, right, and center, all that. When you were the guy who could design banners, headers, profile pics on Twitter, that's you got a little something. I should have changed my damn machine. This thing cannot steer. Keep hearing dead game. No one's online. Oh, I never win here. Shit. This is gonna be garbage. This one's so RNG also, guys. Complete lack of turning. It's like everything you do to fight is going to slow you down, so you're kind of just better off not in many cases. Here, I'm going to lose some ground there. Good, you want to hit that. Sword's a good ability. If someone gets up on your business... See, he passed me anyways. It's not like I kicked him off and, you know, he had to get fished out of the water, right? Like, there was nothing to it for him to just blaze by me right there. It didn't make a difference. Rick going up top. I'm just going to bounce off the walls a little here. Shoot, no glide. See, I hit him, and then that's going to F me up. I just lost because I went to engage that. You would think I hit him, so I'm going to stop him, right? But that's not the way this game works. The game doesn't see it like there is no risk reward to fighting. You're better off just getting like something quick, or you can turn well, or something like that. And this thing can't turn. No, Angelina Seraphin, I think it is pretty when you're squinting. I mean, she's got that like angular Eastern European thing going, right? But she speaks good English. Not a good machine for this stage. Hardcore fan club. Seems a little risque that they'd put hardcore on there at all. Watch me swap to something manageable and then lose because I didn't have the top speed. Warp Star it is. I don't think I have a very good batting average on the Warp Star. Now, there was an event that was Top Ride that was very much like you pick the right machine, you don't push anything, and it just gave you so much benefit. Like, so much boost. To be honest, how many times have you raged at squeakers in Overwatch? Not that many. I don't think I've had them on my team too much. But there were times where I thought that I wanted to try to help them be good at the game. Under the illusion that, oh, if I help them understand the game, they'll quit ruining the game for me later, you know? But the truth is there's too many of them. It is not worth the trouble. Oh yeah, there we go, baby. It is not worth your trouble to help people out online. You become like their enemy as soon as you tell them what to do and shit. Like, They have, these kids have this idea that no one's going to tell them how to play this game, you know? Let's go. Yeah, we got some lift. Stick to the blue. I think you definitely want to here. Oh yeah, we're doing good. We're doing good. Don't really like this ability. Touch it, touch it. There we go, there we go. Good landing. Someone just did a little bit of gains. Oh shoot, what happened? Oh, I just effed up, man. It's gonna get competitive now. See, nothing's gonna happen that's gonna derail anybody. Like, they're gonna wipe out and then have to, like, really recoup and be, you know, have to get, like, a killer power-up. Like, that just doesn't happen in this game. You choose the wrong route once. Come on, Rick. Come on, Rick. Okay, I think we got this. Am I lapping somebody? No, second place? Kiss my ass. Ow. Oh, that was rough. This is bad. Well, I lost. Might get fourth. Shoot. See, I don't know how I was like, I took the right course, and the next thing I know, there was a guy in front of me. Like, where did he come from? I thought I was lapping. No, I'm just on the event here. I think I can finish the event before our time is up, and we need to turn on the Xbox and get some other things sorted. Okay, Cavafax, let me know when you want to search. Are you in a race? Scarlett Johansson is a mid who can't act. She was put upon us. You know, like she was deemed, this is gonna be the it girl. Do a countdown. Okay. So what? I'll count to 10. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You and I should be pretty close. If you were on YouTube, I think there would be a huge delay. Like 5 seconds or so. I never found Scarlett Johansson particularly hot, and they tried to make you think she looked good in Iron Man 2. I was just kind of like, so? The reporter he got with at the beginning of the first movie looked better. But you're not allowed to say that. I wasn't paying attention. Did Cavafax get in here? Found this one pretty quick, didn't I? I don't win here very often either, guys. This one's pretty crazy. But really the worst place for me is that big vine course. It's just nuts. You don't really get a lot of opportunities to race in this because people are usually doing city trial, and it rarely concludes with any kind of race like this, you know? Actually, can you not race in city trial? Like, you have other silly things you're doing, right? Should have ate that. Screw you guys. Rick is here. Who's way up there? Shoot, I'm gonna get twisted here. Oh, jeez. Yeah. Oh, man. She was a bad choice for other reasons. They didn't pick an Asian. Well, she didn't look that Asian at times, right? But... jeez, got smoked. Did you ever drink Earn Brew? I know nothing of that. Don, if you're such a fan of Deborah Wilson, check out her impression of Drew Barrymore. That will be an eye-opening experience. Ah, that guy had a nice lead there, almost 2 seconds ahead. Someone took 2 minutes. Oof. Fan club. Hardcore fan club, guys. Do. Hey, let's go back to the wheelie here. Actually, come on, Snake, don't let me down.
Yeah, go to church. Find Jesus. Like, I mean, why is everybody so horny here?
There is an event, and I feel like most games on the Switch too, when there's an event, people are like, okay, I'll check it out. There were times where I've, you try to do the daily air ride event, and it's like, good luck. Good luck finding a starting grid of people. Okay, who is Camtendo? Is that maybe Cavafax? Camtendo was in my last race. All right, I think I've got a speed advantage here. It isn't you? Okay.
3, 2, 1, start!
I guess we only have so many courses we're going to be doing. Oh. And it had to be this one, right? I'm screwed. Yeah, this thing is not turning, so I just gotta hope that I just stay on a good... There you go. You get a... It's on the checklist to try to skip that. Yeah, just eating wall here. If I could not do that for like a minute, I would be fine. Thank goodness there's a lot of invisible walls. F. Not cool. Now, and it pisses me off that I occasionally jump over this, and then it pulls you down and invisible walls it. Yes, I got a lucky break there. Just to be in the mid. There's no making these turns, man. Not on this machine. Okay, try to see if I can not... Oh my lord. That is so slowing you down. I guess somebody quit, and that's probably how I'm not out in last place. That's my only guess. Just getting smoked here. Because how could that guy be that far behind? He must have disqualified. There was an event where you had breakable machines, and I actually did it the hard mode way with like the weakest guy and like a paper dam plane. See, people left. I just got destroyed. I briefly looked at the cards at target. I didn't look very close. Let's try to do one more, guys. Cavafax, you want to pair up here? Let me think this through. The vampire. The wagon. Now I could wagon and I could do this and maybe... You're finishing? Okay, I'm gonna hit ready, okay? Here we go. The hamster eats the candy and he goes on crack. Yeah. Oh my god, it didn't even show me who was in the race. That Camtendo, man. I don't think I got you.
3, 2, 1.
This doesn't have a boost, this machine. Well, here we are playing Mario Kart World. If you play, I haven't played much Mario Kart World since getting this. And in part, it feels slow as balls. It really does. I think the biggest complaint people have is the lack of a bigger engine class.
Plasma. Jet.
All right, does Jet do anything? What the shit? I just put the brakes on for nothing.
Sword.
All right, hamster, let's go.
Steel ball.
Steel ball, that's gonna be tough to beat, boys. See, but there's really no penalty to me hitting them. You see what I'm saying? Boom! I did it. That was a first. That was down to the wire. I was... What? Did you guys see me get first place? Pretty much everybody thought they got first place except Knight over here, right? What the heck happened? I was in first and I was frozen in first as I crossed the line. No, not a W. This happens a lot in this game. You have a really hard time understanding if you won until this screen shows up. That doesn't seem to be the case in Mario Kart World, because I don't really think that they really put too much effort into the racing aspect here, you know? Oh, shit. Hey, Cavafax, how about we do a city trial? So, completed it. How about we cap things off with a city trial, all right? How are we best going to go about that? That rollback netcode, man, which is not that cool. It has, doesn't rollback netcode involve like some kind of predictive thing about predicting the move, the next possible move of your opponent? And then if it gets it right, things look normal. And if it predicts it wrong, then it kind of, that's the rollback. So I'm thinking, how do we go about this? Paddock, maybe? Can you, Cavafax, can you make a Paddock with a Gigantus fight? Are you capable of doing that? Because I've yet to be able to do that. Vaughn, why do R-tards? Are we allowed to say that? Keep poking near the enemy spawn in Overwatch instead of staying on point. It depends. It's fine to go camp them at spawn on certain game types. A control I would not recommend because it is a mutual map. Other places, you could try to make them use their spawn, you know, get them so frustrated they have to use their ult to try to get to the objective. So there are places where I could see that being useful. You know, sometimes one way to look at it is if your damage is not constantly getting damage, it almost seems like they're wasting their time, doesn't it? Cavafax. We could wait a little bit, see if anybody wants to get in on here. I could shoot. I don't have my amiibo out. I hate to explain to teams, we don't win by kills. I know, and all you're doing is spinning around. I'm the only one on the objective stopping them from moving it. You know, like it seems like no matter what role I choose, I end up with the most objective time. Grand Prix has been added, huh? Banjo's here. Cavafax, see if you can create a Gigantus. I think in order to get Gigantus, you have to defeat Gigantus in a city trial or in the event after the city trial. Well, Sweet Tea, don't say that to Nukem. He was all like, Kirby Air Riders is going to sell 4 million copies. It's going to sell just as much as Donkey Kong Country, you wait and see, or Donkey Kong Bonanza, and I think it sold pretty well considering things. Like, the fact that it doesn't have a Switch version, you know, is definitely going to be a limiting factor on the sales, right? To think that Metroid Prime 4 had the Switch and it didn't sell 1 million copies, and like, I mean, they had some problems, right? All right, Kirby's one of the amped up dudes, right? So here, we'll get our little stocking. We're gonna go with the
Star.
look here.
Kirby. Star.
Check out your design. How do I go about that? Here, I'm registering for the race. Can everybody be a steel ball? That'd be nuts. Is yours the KFC? There's my Kirby Warp Star looking all weird. Yeah, we're ready. I guess we can run like this. It is a public paddock, right? There might be more people come in, but I don't know. I mean, it's a pretty authentic looking KFC box. Bucket. Let's see if you got this doing the Galactus, or Gigantus. Galactus. You did it, Cavafax. How'd you do this? And if you get to be I need to defeat... Oh, we're doing this right away.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, shoot. Well, you know what? Hold on. Is anybody Gigantus or no? Is that a player? You actually have better odds doing this if there are less players. Is the general consensus. Okay, let's grab some armaments. I thought you had to do this in the city trial. Are you kidding me? Oh, I thought I would be out. Well, this is crazy.
Retired.
Oh, shit. You're Gigantus. Did anybody survive? Banjo, what the shit? Do it again. Banjo, what? Yours is red and white. KFC was Cavafax, huh? Did you contribute at all? Come on, do it again. Run it back. What the heck? Banjo didn't do anything. He just left me to... Alright, so how do I check out a design? Like, I can kind of see stuff here, but... Run that back. Banjo had 0 points, man. Oh, Harry's in here. We have more people. Let's see, how do you announce that? Banjo, how do you explain your performance there? I think the health pool is bigger for Gigantus based on how many people are in the room. I think that's how it goes down. Have you not fought Gigantus before? Hit the red blinky parts and then try not to get killed. That was like final boss stuff right there. You haven't done the road trip? I wonder if Harry... No, Harry left. Okay. Assembling Gigantus is so rough, man. I don't see it very often.
3, 2, 1, go!
That escalated
All right,
quick.
jump up there and hit the red spots. I took all that I could off of that. All right, you get hurt a little bit, you're going to need to go grab some health. Nice.
Fire!
Watch out for a spin. Now these pieces, they get hurt and then you have to go find a different one. Watch out for his missiles. What the? I got hit once. Banjo, what the shit? It is working in the sense that you're destroying us. And Banjo is like, I don't know, man. I don't know how he got 0 points twice. You see the blinking sections? You got to focus on those. Like, early land on the deck, take the deck out, and then start working on different parts. He has like a glass eye laser thing that is pretty rough to try to hit. Try it again. We can do it one more time. I really want to beat Gigantus in that mode so that I can create this. But it might make me Gigantus. I don't know. It got Cavafex twice. Heck, make Banjo Gigantus. It's pretty easy to win as Gigantus. You spin around a little. I don't even know how I got hit. I got one tapped and I have no idea where the fire came from. I thought I was in the clear. We got to be getting to going off topic soonish. I have some stuff I need to edit.
You freaks!
I need to edit down some clips. Make sure you guys can see it. All right, it's open. Let's go. Registering. So Cavafax, I take it that to do this, you defeated Gigantus in multiplayer? Because I think that's the only way to get the opportunity. I know I've assembled enough pieces in City Trial. Paper Banjo. All right, this better be a W, Cavafax. Let's get them.
3, 2, 1, go!
Please lift. Okay, there we go. And shoot. All right, we'll hit him with the missiles.
Fire!
Oh, this is dangerous. How's it looking over there? Honestly, I don't know how I'm going to get certain parts of them. Not a lot of time. Come on, candy. Where the hell's my special? 35 seconds. I think we have to hit that I. He seems to be kind of stuck. "15 seconds. Where are the pieces? "5 seconds.
4, 3, 2, 1, time!
Oh, man. Retrofusion, we're getting our butts kicked by... Banjo is not even moving. Do it again. Run it back. How... It was... Banjo is trolling us now. He's like, nah, I'm not doing anything to fight him. You know what? I'm just going to sit here. You guys can't damage me fast enough. I'm going to win anyway. Right? Thank you for dropping by, Retrofusion. Banjo kicked our ass by parking himself in the corner. That's infuriating. Hell, now maybe... Watch it put me as Gigantus, and then I get destroyed. You know, watch that happen. Is Banjo out of here? Nope, there he is. What's taking him so long to get back in? It's happened again, didn't it? Ready, let's go, come on. I did get to be... The last time I was Gigantus was on my birthday. Birthday stream. It let me be Gigantus, oddly enough. I was like, yeah, we actually did it. And, I mean, yeah, you can wreck shop with Gigantus. Cavafax, oh, we're screwed. Banjo, hit the red blinky sections. Cavafax knows what he's doing, okay?
1, go!
The red eye thing's not there yet.
Soar!
I just got retired. No? How did I end up with a second life? Do we have a team pool of lives? Is that what it is? That must be it. Shoot, he knows what he's doing. Oh, hell. Banjo, you better have done something. Banjo got some hits. Yeah, so it's a team pool. We're going to keep do this shit again here. It is a team pool of health. It looks like you have 4 lives split between the 2 of you. Is what it looks like to me. You don't see this enough to really understand how to best approach it. That's the troublesome part. Like, I've beaten Gigantus, you know, in the city trial, or not the city trial, but oh, we got an Asian here. Watch out. They may really know what they're doing, man. Stand by. Yeah, there are sections. You can see a map in the lower left corner showing which parts are going to light up. So the top is going to be ready to go at the start. That's an easy thing to take out first. I'm saying this, and then Cavafax is going to spin us off of him and stop it because he knows the plan. Yeah, the upper right corner shows the group lives. Paper Banjo. Yeah, Banjo, park in the corner and defeat us because of time limit.
3, 2, 1, go!
Can you not make it more than 2 minutes? Oh, shoot. Already low health.
Plasma.
We've got him down to half, boys. I don't think that did much, but see if we can pick up something with some range. 40 seconds. Shoot. You guys are picking away at him, but we gotta hurry this up. Alright, we gotta get that eye. That's not easy. 15 seconds. He's still spinning.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, time!
Did we get him? No. Oh. It's not going to just let you do next here, is it? I don't think Banjo knows what he's doing, and we have to deal too much damage. It's hard to hit some of these sections. Perhaps we need a star that has more bite on offense.
Vampire Stone. Vampire Skull.
When I hit ready, did that send us? Okay, we're still in here kind of, huh? Is this a stadium or the event? What are we doing? No, okay, stadium, is this, it's not a city trial, right? Cavafax, okay. Well, the weird, it let me select a different thing. I went with the vampire, maybe do a little bit more offense.
3, 2, 1, go!
And we're toast already. You already killed him. He's fast, faster than he looks. I can never get to anything that blinks in time, never. Alright, somebody's doing some real damage to him. I think missiles might be where it's at, man.
Plasma.
That didn't send anything. What?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
We're not getting anywhere close. Of what? If you got a chariot, you wouldn't be able to get on top. But you do the damage on the bottom, you know? I think I hit ready. Banjo ready up here. Oh. I think Banjo was getting some stuff done, though. He's getting the hang of it. So you think something other than the vampire? HP really low on the shadow. Max HP is pretty high on the vampire. I think you're confusing it with the shadow. I don't know. I think it makes sense to go with this.
Vampire Star.
Yeah, Shadow is the one that's low HP. The Shadow Star, I really don't understand the purpose of. I have not done anything good with it, you know. It's like the Dan Hibiki or whatever of this, you know. A Sonic 3D Sonic boss. I think I just uninstalled today Frontiers to try to make room for installing Forza and 007 First Light. I have no idea what was going on in there. Yeah, this is public, I believe. We had some Japanese people kind of jump in. I just completed the event. I was gonna go to my members only chat, but I'd really like to win one of these. All right, the deck is down. Repeat, the deck is down. Nice. No. What? Banjo, I thought you knew what you were doing. I can't wait to see how 007 turns out. I hate the Switch 2 isn't coming day one. I didn't realize it isn't. I heard that there was some delay, but I at the same time, I'm getting it on Xbox. That's the best way I'm going to be able to play it, that's for sure. Even if the Switch 2 version was coming, I just don't think that game's going to even hit 40. Oops, I dropped my Switch out of my dock. How does one do that? You're not playing with a cord, are you? All right, let's beat him. We can do this. It hasn't made me Gigantus yet, but I've won as Gigantus. I have not defeated a Gigantus. But if you defeat a Gigantus in a paddock, does that give you the ability to make these fights? What are we doing? Why are we doing a high jump? What the shit?
3, 2, 1, go!
What just happened? Did he get disconnected and that messed up everything?
New record.
Terrible jump. Paddock probably got messed up since I'm not the host. Shoot. You're right. God. I'm trying to exit series. It's kind of stuck. Believe me, I hit exit series. Anyone in here? Well, maybe I should go ahead and get on my, oh wait, are you guys coming in? What's happening here? I think, oh god, he is gonna make a Gigantus. It says random. Paper Banjo seems to be the leader of this one. This isn't going to work. There's the versus Gigantus. Go to Oh God He. You have to undo this one and Oh God He is bleh making the Gigantus. And that's the problem with arrows. I have no idea what's going on. It is pretty hectic. You're going to have an easier time playing the game than watching the game and trying to make sense of what's happening. Okay, how come I can't join this one? I'm getting a still preparing. I don't think I did. I didn't see an option to sign off of it. Shoot. I didn't see a way to not register. Stand by. Okay, here we go. I'm sticking with the vampire. The vampire's putting out damage. No doubt. It's probably going to have me as Gigantus, isn't it? Oh God, he. Banjo, Dom, Kaneda, Wong, Cavafex. All right.
2, 1, go!
I'm pretty good at taking out the top early. All right, we got him halfway already, boys. Keep on him. Do what you're doing. We're going to have to switch it up a little bit. Watch for the new zones. Where's the special? The special went away so quick. "30 seconds. I don't see missiles. There's missiles. Hold up. Oh God, they went away. 20 seconds. We're not doing it. Can this even be done realistically? Do we need a Hydra? Like, what? How are we going to do enough damage? I think it's like you need a Hydra to do this. We don't have any special machines. We didn't pick up any power-ups during a city trial, you know? All right, one more time, okay? One more time. I got to do my members stream. I'm about 30 minutes behind. Well, we're going to run out of time because we don't have the damage output, you know? If we had, like, you know, upward 100 power-ups, we may could stand a chance, right? I think I'm registered. Yeah. Hello. Dom. Now, who is Dom? Is that someone in the chat? Maybe not.
3, 2, 1, go!
Well, it's better than being the sub, I guess, huh? Oh, shoot. Damn. I didn't have much way to avoid that guy, sorry. Oh, now I just spawn with all this around me, huh?
Plasma.
Dude. We're in trouble. I got a good plasma shot in, but that's about it. Missiles, this is great.
Fire.
Oh no. You guys are looking pretty good. A minute left. Couldn't hit anything there. "12 seconds, guys, come on." I was in his business. 5 seconds, guys, come on.
4, 3,
So close.
1. Time.
Oh my god. Dom did it.
Tired.
I was awful. Oh, wow. Banjo's not in here anymore, huh? We lose Banjo? I bought the physical card of this game, but I kind of want... I kind of wouldn't mind getting the digital, because then you could play it without having to get up and find the card and swap. If you're playing like this, now if you got it on hand, you know, the cards are a little better if you do more handheld gaming. Shadow is the best choice, but it's risky. I don't know, man. I think Vampire ain't bad. Shadow, I don't see the value there. That's just me. How did we lose Banjo? Did he say he was leaving? I'm gonna have to leave. After this one, because I do have a members thing I need to do. Watch this be the one where you guys beat me. Oh, people are dying. Shoot, I'm almost dead. Can't see you guys. Oh, now you guys decided to get good, huh? You guys are gonna do this. You guys are gonna get me. Shit. One more. You did it. Oh my god. That's the first time I've seen Gigantus destroyed, and of course it's me who gets killed. So did that unlock Gigantus for you guys? Gigantus available in Stadium. I don't see Vampire having that high of an offense. It might not. I mean, Shadow. Look, you pull it up. Okay, well, it is pretty high, but... So that did the checklist for you. See, I would like to win one of those. Now I just gave you guys a damn win. I tried to spin you guys off, but you guys were just really picking me apart. I couldn't go anywhere. Maybe I would have been better off just flooring it, moving. Actually, I probably wasn't moving at all, right? I was trying to turn and hit some people with missiles. Yeah, give us a free win. That was my last Reese's Pieces there. I don't think he's moving at all here. Yeah, if you move, it's pretty hard to chase you down, and then you start spinning. That was my problem. I should have moved and then looked for missile spots. We're not doing any damage. What's going on? Is this glitched? Yeah, it's glitched, guys. There's someone DC'd here. Because see, he's not taking any damage. Now he is. What happened? Well, that was cheap. Spent half the timer. So did the computer take over as Gigantus?
Fire. Plasma.
I'm surprised that goes up after him. Boom, got the engines. We got 6 seconds. This ain't happening.
4, 3, 2, 1. Time.
Let him know to lick Gigantus. That'll help. I must be like the worst Gigantus, though, because I sat there, tried to kill you guys in spin, and only got murdered with like a minute left. No, 30 seconds. I'm over 30 minutes behind on my stream. You can't fill it up with people. Like, what's going on here? If you fill it up with people, the Gigantus is going to have a huge health pool. Those are level 3s. I don't know what happened. Maybe he got kicked out of the thing. Yeah, this is... It's like I'm the only one in here.
3, 2,
And I'm playing against a bunch of computer. I don't know why. Yeah, maybe that's a wrap, guys. Well, you guys got to see Gigantus get killed. You're welcome. I'm going to have to set things up on the Xbox end of things and go to the members chat. Yeah, it's going to take a little while for me to get there. I need to edit a thing down, swap the Xbox stuff in, so I usually put like a 5-minute timer. All right, we got a 5-minute timer for the members chat. I didn't mean for me to be the worst Gigantus, the only one I've seen beat. I should have just ran in a circle, man. Ran the timeout, you know, but hey, it didn't go down like that. So, yeah, members only chat starting soon. I've got to swap some stuff over, get some clips. You guys wanted to talk about Chud the Builder also. You guys are gonna have to refresh me on how that all works. Yeah. Made it this far, wait until marriage counseling. I shouldn't have ran that all together. And besides, you guys stick around for the members chat. We're gonna be going off topic.